if you take these apps from me in this 2026, to be honest, I am going to struggle. Yes, because these tech tools are like my lifesavers. To be honest, because without them, I don't think my life is going to be as smooth as it's supposed to be. I'm not saying that my life is so smooth, but I feel like when you take these tools from me, it's so hard for me. So that brings us to today's title on some of the tech tools that I used in 2025 that I want to use again in 2026. And I don't even know if I'll stop using them, to be honest. I'm serious right now. I was already about to sleep. Then I thought of it. I was like, let me just share it. This is a new year. Let me just tell you about some of the stuff, some of the apps I used last year that are so nice that I want to use again this year. And who knows, somebody might just love one of these apps. The first on the list is my lovely Chat GPT. Yeah, babe, that's my bestie. When someone says bestie, you know what that means. This app, I literally use it for almost everything. When I'm bored, I call onto my Chat GPT to say, hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm kind of bored. Let's talk. Sometimes we talk about business, sometimes we talk about ideas, some things I have in mind. We share mine like as if it's a real human being. Sometimes I ask myself, babe, ain't you doing too much? Are you not going crazy? But I don't care because that app is like everything to me. I can also write my scripts, like some of my YouTube scripts. What I do is I get an idea and I will just give it to ChatGPT and say, okay, this is what I want to do. What do you think? Try polish it for me. Try make some corrections because yes, I could make some blunders. So it will just tell me, okay, this is how you're gonna do it. Arrange my script for me and all of that. And to be honest, without it, I don't know how my life is gonna be, especially as a content creator. Mm-hmm. I didn't do many things with ChatGPT. There was this time I got my MacBook and I got a little bit confused. I didn't know how to navigate some stuff, and there was nobody close to me to ask questions. So what I just did was to go to my ChatGPT and I'm like, how do I do this? How do I do this with my MacBook? Blah blah. I would just tell it exactly the make of the MacBook, and then he told me how exactly I'll go about it. Not only that, even some other areas where I want to do something, but I don't know how to do it. I'll just go to ChatGPT. I will give it the right information and say, okay, this is what I want to do. What do you think? How do I go about it? Or I want to do a particular thing and I need a particular app to use. Can you suggest the app I could use to do this and that, or the website? It will just provide it for me immediately and I'll go there and do my stuff. Sometimes some of these apps, I may not even know how to navigate them. I will be like, okay, I don't know how to navigate this. Can you please tell me how I could go about it? My lovely ChatGPT will just be helping me do it. So imagine I don't have it. Imagine I don't use ChatGPT. What will my life be like? I don't know. I will just be like a novice. And imagine recently when you ask somebody, okay, hey, how do I do this? They will look at you as, oh, so you don't know this. That's how some people do most times. Instead of them to go straight to the point and tell you, okay, this is how you go about it, they'll tell you, so you don't know this. It's very simple. No, I don't need that shit from anybody. So ChatGPT is the only one that does this for me without trying to make me feel like, so I don't know this. I don't know if you get that. So the next app on my list is Microsoft Designer and Bing. Though I'm no longer using it currently, but when I was doing African Cocktail Stories, I used to use this app so much. I hope this is working. Yeah, I used to use this app so much to generate my AI images because what I usually so because what I usually do was to write the stories and then I put a voice over. I like to tell the stories. Then I use images to make it very interesting. So generating these images, I always use Bing and Microsoft Designer or Microsoft. If I don't use Bing to generate, I'll use Microsoft Designer. And it used to give me so lovely pictures. But for now, I'm not into African folklore stories for some reasons. Maybe in another video, I'll tell you why I stopped that. But I might go back to it. But anytime I go back to it, definitely Microsoft Designer and Bing is going to be on my list of apps that I use all the time. I love, love, love that app. So the next one on my list is my PC app. I call it PC app. That's my period tracker app. Oh my god. Oh my god. For all my girlies, if you don't have a PC app or a similar one, I don't know what you're doing, because it literally tells you where your next period is, when like you're in your ovulation, when you are in this and that. So many things you need to know as a woman. It literally tells you that. What you need to do is just to put your cycle. If you're like 26 cycle, 28 cycle, depending on your cycle. The first time you download the app, that's when you need to require this information. When you put it there, then that is it. I've been using that app for like years now, and I love it. I don't need to stress myself and say, okay, my period is tomorrow, or when is it? Oh, no, 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 no. I have a lot to think about in my life. So the app does it for me. Just go to my app, check. Okay, this is in 2 days' time. Get ready. This is 3 days' time. Get ready. Or just get prepared. And let me just tell you, it might not be like 100% correct, but it's like 99 or 98% correct. If it says it's tomorrow, it might be a day before then, or it might be the next day, or it might be that same day most times. So, what am I going to do without that app as a woman? Nothing. Literally nothing. So I love, love, love that app. Thank you so much, whoever that made that app, that built that app. Mwah. Some kisses. So the next one is, what's the fourth on the list? Oh, Google app, Google Map app. Mm-hmm. Especially for people like me that don't know places. I I barely know places. Even if I go to a place today, I may not still know how to, navigate to that place again. So for me not to act like a novice or like a JJC, my Google Map takes me all around. If I want to go to a place, even when I'm not using a ride, I just want to trek to a place. I'll just go to my Google Map, put it there, and then it will direct me. I was this time in Lagos. I wanted to do something and I didn't even know the location. Like I didn't know how to navigate to that place. So what I did was to first of all go to Google, search for a place like that. For example, I think I wanted to buy something. So I was like, where is this particular place close to me? And then I got that from Google. Then I went to the Google map and I put the exact location there on Google Map. And to be honest, that day I trekked. I didn't use a ride. I trekked. And in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I was able to get to that place with my Google Map. It will tell me, go right, go left, turn right, move forward, blah, blah, blah. And I was able to navigate that place without asking people too many questions on the road to say, okay, ma, where is this place? No, 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 no. I need not act like I know this. Mhm. So, oh my God, imagine removing these apps. What my life be like? What will my life be like? No, 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 no. There are so many of them, but I think in the next video I'm going to tell you the other apps. These ones, they are really my besties, my besties. Just get it for the next video. And what about you? What are the apps that you can never do whatever you're going to do in your life without? Just tell me. Tell me why you love the app, and tell me if you need me to tell you a part of the apps I love, because there are so many of them. But I just gave you like four of my besties, my besties. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.